Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get up, you're on call, say your prayers, do anything you got to do to get the day started. We back at it, Don.
Back at
17,
it, man.
number 17.
17.
17, man.
We're finding ways, man, to get this thing really escalated, man.
Yeah.
We learning. It's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
17 episodes, right?
This thing about we was in Best Buy.
Best Buy, right? It's definitely been a journey and a learning experience and more effort that we know we have to put into certain things. But, man, it's been great, man. So, man, bless out there, everybody. Happy Sunday, man. Heat wave Sunday, so some of y'all got to stay, stay in, stay in the house, drink a lot of water. But today, man, we want to speak on growth because that's a lot of things of, that's very important. It goes with so many things, man. That growth aspect of life, for all ages, though. All ages, growth, just wanting to grow and elevate. Because when I think of growth, right, I think about when you're young. Mm-hmm. And when all people saying is, you ain't gonna be that age forever. Yeah. So I'm just thinking of that growth part. But now when you grow up and you actually start learning and your mental change, you look at growth on a whole nother level. Because you look at growth of life, it's like a tree that you planted a seed and you watering it and it start branching out and growing, and then branches come from it. Yeah. Right. So it's like growth. Growth means on all levels of life. All levels, because we can't do the same thing we did when we was 20.
No, you can't.
Today. You know what I'm saying? And then even the stuff like we did 2 months ago, 3 months ago, in January, let's say with the podcast, we can't do that today.
No, we can't.
So, growth is important, man. And before I get all the way in it, I'm going to let you know, touch on that joint.
Growth is like growth, you said it the right way. Like, growth is like something real big, for us to just contribute, just to see it and everything. Like how other day last weekend, I was at I was at City Hall, and first thing came to my mind was just a couple of years ago, for them to call to the City Hall, the call asked me to come, dress up and be there. Just a couple years ago, I was getting a call from one of the fellas yo, I got a connect or something, some bad news. When I say bad news, like drug dealer news or something like that. For now I'm in front of the city. You know how you've been there. So I'm following behind you. Yeah. So you know how just to be in front of the City Hall talking police station, City Hall, jail, City Hall. Man, you just think, and then standing there and people listening to you talk. I'm talking people you don't even know from a can of paint. People are, you just is wow, man, where you come from and what you're doing. And then the big thing about the growth is when you do it all on your own. Yeah. You do it all by yourself. When you was standing up there talking and you see yourself in the paper. Yeah. I'm something positive. Yeah. You don't see, because remember back in the day, they used to have on page 3 or something, you be most wanted. You on the run, but you see yourself in the paper for something positive, and it just growth is real big, man. Man, we undercut it a lot of times, man. I think a lot of it I think that's our human nature, the growth part, because we don't think about it. Yeah. A lot of us, we just go along with life daily. We don't think about what's next or trying to grow through certain things, because they always tell you when you're going through something, you could grow through it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's a stage in my life that I've been at continuously since being incarcerated, because before incarcerated, it was no growth spurt. Yeah. The growth was in the money I was doing because I was selling drugs. Yeah. That was growth, but that wasn't the growth part mentally, the physically, the spiritually, to take me to that next level. Yeah. That wasn't the growth part to put me in a better position to help my family, really help my family. Yeah. Because what I was doing, it damaged my family, because when I got taken out the equation, it took the man of the house away. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? It took one of the heads away. So that was the turning curve for me of my growth. That's when it started. It started when I got caught. When I went to prison, my first time, that's where my growth actually started. Because it's just something about it that ain't sit right. And I'm looking at all the time I'm about to get, not knowing the time I was about to get first and foremost, because federal, you don't really know. Mm-hmm. They give you a fucking chart and then
put you in a range. And then I had a category of 10 to life. And then when they add your points up, you're in between this many months and this many months. So I'm like, 10 to life, how the fuck? And that's what I had to cop out to, though, a 10 to life plea. So I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, yo, I ain't killed nobody. I saw my man, some people from the town or anywhere, they kill somebody and get 10 years. I'm like, damn, I'm about to do this for drugs.
Wow.
So right in the county, this when I realized that my son, my kid's mom drove up to bring my son at the time, my daughter and my son. My son was 1 and my daughter was 6, just turned 6. That September she had just turned 6. I got caught that December. I got caught 14 days before Christmas. I was on the run. On the run, not really on the run, but right. So when they came though, and I see them through the glass, bro, and trying to get to the glass, when I walked from that visit, bro, I cried. And I'm like, yo, bitch, I'm thinking of the time. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, bitch, I can't do this. I'm like, yo, I can't do this. Like, man. I'm here. I'm gonna do the time, but it's about I can't repeat this over and over. I can't repeat it. So right there, that was where my growth started at. Cause then I started to want to like work out. You know. I like, now I'm gonna go work out. I'm stressing, work out. Really not hit me yet or what I want to do with life, but that right there, because I told myself in the county, I had just got finished reading a book, and it was a hood book, regular hood book, our regular life stories. I'm like, yo, I'm not reading none of this shit again. I'm like, yo, I'm not reading none of this shit again, because the story at the end. But man, that growth is magnificent, and then that's to transform it to now, to today's time or where I'm at right now in my life. And I just look at the steps, even though sometimes I think we all kind of hard on ourselves because we don't appreciate the small things that we have accomplished so far. But and that been major growth for us, though.
Man, major growth. For look, this is piggyback off your story. My story different than yours. Look, I went down when I went down. They offered me a 30 to 15. My first plea, I said, how the fuck I'm gonna do 15 years, man? I said, damn. So I wound up copping out to a 10 to 5s, so 60 months. But guess what my mind was? Bitch, I'm gonna go back out there. I'm gonna get 2 phones.
Get 2 phones. You about to turn it up.
So I went back out there hustling.
Sick.
I was only 5 years, 6 months. 6 months. I'm home for 6 months after 5 years.
Dang.
Caught a gun charge.
Dang.
Went in and did, because I had parole. So they put a sticker on me. Went in and did a year. So parole, after the year up, I still was fighting the case and shit. They let me go. To make a long story short, I went in, when I went to, I copped out to the gun shit. So I copped out to 364, year. So when I went to do the time for the gun and turn myself in, the police officer that locked me up for the gun, he was in there for stealing out the evidence room. What they did was dismiss the whole case. They dismissed the whole gun case and everything. So but I wound up doing a year and everything. To make a long story short, I wasn't ready to grow. I'm talking about doing 60 months. I want my whole bid and everything. I was just like, man, I'm going back out there. I'm going back out to hustle. I'm going back. And this is when my workout stuff started and everything. Somebody leave me and everything. But my whole thing was like, I'm getting 3 phones. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to get a team. But you see how the growth wasn't there? It took to, after that bid, then I still wasn't growing. You know what? I just really started growing like 4 years ago when I stopped drinking. That's when I really start, like I'm really growing now. Like I'm really, really, like I can see clear. I understand. Because the main thing is when you going through a whole lot, you just don't understand.
Nah, you don't.
I just living, man.
Yeah, man. Well, bro, but, and look, right, because look, this, what you said, like you was thinking, right, because, right, I did a program for 6 months, right? Been out, right, 6 months. I went in November, came home in May. But you know what I wrote down in the program, what my goals was, yo? I wrote a blueprint when I get the bricks of coke, how much I'm gonna make off each one. I had it all mapped out, like, yo, I'm gonna turn this one into this. Cause back then, and fuck, man, like, it'll be overlooked, right? We cooking up the coke back then. So when I was in the game, so right, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna take this brick, this 1,000 keys, right? I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be 6 months, so I've spent a lot of money coming in this bitch. So I'm gonna turn this motherfucker into like 1.5. I said, I'm turning 1.5. I'm about to spank their ass when I walk out this door, yo. Word is Bob, yo. I was home, yo, for 3 days, yo, and went right back to the streets.
Wow.
3 days. We stayed up. I don't know what's address, yo. We stayed up for 30 days straight when I got home. We went home to shower and change clothes. Yo, me and my people's in there. Me and my man
just getting it.
We just out there, bro. We ate out there. Everything we did out there.
Wow.
We 30 days, bro. We stayed out there just to get some money back up, yo.
But you see, like, see how the difference is now. Why we can't go hard? What we doing now?
Yeah, because
like, it shouldn't be no excuse.
Nah. But we can't create the same team that we used to have the followers back then.
Yeah.
Because everybody don't grow on them levels at the same time. Yes. Even when we was in the game, everybody wasn't at that same growth peak. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was out doing whatever they doing, but everybody can't say they was the money person. Yeah. Everybody would say that, but most people wasn't. Yeah. It's like in the business world, everybody not getting all the money.
Yeah.
You got some still learning and growing.
I get what
but we don't got 20 people. We don't got 20 people behind us because no, they don't see the vision. They ain't gonna see our vision, and they haven't grown mentally themselves to even see themselves doing something else.
Because I was looking at like I'll be looking at your strategy and what you be telling me and stuff. Like it's come to the point where I feel now I need a team. Yeah. Because it's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna say I'm missing. Because I can't do everything.
Yeah.
I could train 100 miles per hour, but a lot of the business part and a lot of the knowing. So that's why when we come to podcast, I suck everything up and try to learn. Like I ask you certain things, I ask them certain things behind the scenes. I ask them certain things because it's like at a certain point you do need a team. No. I'm talking about on the positives. I need help.
You need
like
help.
That.
Yeah,
you need help, bro, man.
We missing and this is just serious. Like we missing. Certain things is why we're not really growing. Yeah. Because we don't know. So we learn it as we go, but we don't have the team in position of that person that know. Yeah. This person can help us this person know this. See, so but what we do is we resource, we start paying for things, we start learning on our own, we looking up stuff. So it's coming, but it takes longer. Yeah. But the longer it takes, the better, right? Because is no time on our success. Yes. It's no rush on what date we have to be successful or financially free. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have that date saying, if I'm not financially free in 3 months, it's over. I'm done. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't have that. Nobody can say, me and you supposed to already have this conglomerate thing going on already. Nah. Just because we might saw somebody else did it in 2 years. And we did it in 7 or 8 years. Yeah. That's daytime. Yeah, that ain't our time. That wasn't my time. I probably still had to go through some shit.
And you know what the crazy thing about? And other day when me and you was talking on the phone, and you said something that really like I was like, wow. I'm like on the phone with you, and I was at work. I was like, wow. When you said as we growing, we weed off all the other little enemies. I mean, little people that's hating it. Yeah. Because now, like, we had to stay, we weeding people off. Like, people falling off that they really ain't on the team. And, you know, how we started and everything. So now it's, like, getting to the point where now you could bring people in or people see what you're doing, they could grab. But that was a big thing, man.
Because you know how I had to learn that. And why I had to learn it, because I'm like, yo, everybody who think or show that they might want to be a part of something or be there for you ain't the one. Everybody not that. The one going to be the person that's going to be coming in the back of you and been watching you and following you and be like, yo, man, I would just love what y'all do. Or you motivate them so much. Like, yo, yesterday, prime example, I got a girl that I started training her probably a couple months back. We started training her. So yesterday, she ran her own little class out Pennington, and I helped her with because now she want to be a trainer. Yeah, wow. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So she just be like, yo, thank y'all so much since I've been coming here, and y'all just opened me up. Y'all got me to like spread my wings. So now she really trying to go full throttle, and she got a great career. Wow. A hell of a career she got. Yeah. But same token, she like fitness. Yes, she like working out. Like when she go in, she work hard. Yeah. But she like, yo, I want to start. So we encouraging her to do it. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna walk you through all the steps. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. Just help. Because now I know this helps create another person on the team. Yes. We help her grow. She can help me grow. We help going to open some other doors up. And what is she? She's a female. A lot of women want female trainers. So what we need to be on our team, we got to have some females running around this building.
Yeah, you got to have some females.
You got to have some females in our lineup.
And all different shapes, sizes. And not this specific where we want this. I ain't gonna say Instagram model, but we want this people looking at, she supposed to like, you know, even some of the trainers, you know, you look how you supposed to look, but if you dedicated your heart into it, you're gonna look how you look. As long as you're healthy, that's all that counts.
Everybody genetics gonna be different. They're gonna express themselves different. Everybody body frame gonna be different. Definitely with women too.
You know what I noticed about growth too? Like when I got called, when they called me out to come to City Hall, and everything. And the person who called me to City Hall, he might be not up there. Then I got it in the same next day. I got an inbox to somebody that's real successful. I'm talking about like could help me like move and everything. But the main thing, my growth, I get this man my word, and he's small up and coming. Why I'm gonna leave the small up coming? I don't know where he might be at. In a couple, and I gave him my word, so I went to it, and it wound up turning out to be one of the best decisions I made. And I could have went to this person that was. You know, that's already successful and got a lot going on. But I said, this probably that. And I thought about it, don't get it twisted. I said, bitch, I should go here. But no one stopped me. I said, I'm going to post it. And this person going to see me post. He was like, damn, he ain't even come to my If I wouldn't have posted, I probably went to the other. But see how the growth and me thinking ahead of the game.
Because like sometimes your heart, like, yo, I get this man my word already. Like, even though this can be bigger, but I don't know what's going to grow from this. I don't know what's going to be sparked from this right here. From me planting this seed over here with this individual who reached out to me through his thick and thin times too. Might not be on the highest pedestal as the other one, but he's pushing somewhere along the lines, and me being a part of that, it's going to spark something.
And it gave me more people watching me, more energy. And then I ran across one guy that was there, man. You know, he's successful, businessman, successful, ran close. He actually ran, I'm like, man, take my card, take my card. Then after it was over, he was like, you got my card? You know, he kept pushing. I was like, wow, because this growth, man, is different, man.
Yeah, because, bro, we cut ourselves short sometimes because we get around circles now that we haven't been around before. The feeling's different, the energy different. You know, in the streets, you be passive of who you try to let around, even when they got something to offer, because you be like, that offer might not be a good offer all the time. Even now, the offer might not be a great offer, but it's something you could listen to. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I could listen to see what they talking about. I don't have to bite on it. I don't care how successful they are or what they got going on. I can listen. Let me see how this going to benefit both of us. Man. It's a difference, and people see your drive and passion daily. Like, bro, people keep me going, bro, because people walk up to me like, yo, bro, man, keep doing, man. You motivate me. I don't be knowing them, bro. I have no clue who they be, who they crazy, are. Man. They on the social medias. And, you know, and it's a wonderful feeling because even Thursday, I went to a little meeting and stuff. And we done the meeting. I don't even know what to do. He stopped me. He's like, man, I'll be following you on the book. Where he said, yo, you motivate me all the time. He said, yo, he said, I'm even trying to stop smoking. I got a lot going on in my life, but he said, I'm even trying to stop smoking weed, man, because I just don't want to do it no more. He said, but when I stop, I gain a lot of weight because all I do is eat. I just eat. So I'm talking to him. We having a nice dialogue and shit. And I'm just saying, yo, take the steps like this. I'm saying, or maybe you don't got to stop smoking weed. It don't affect people too much like that. You can start trying. He's like, nah, I just want to stop. He said, man, you be more, every morning I hear you, or you speak. So that, I'm like, damn, I don't need.
That's crazy, man.
So don't be the touches we give out. When we think we not doing nothing, bro, we doing the most. And that's what's crazy. Because sometimes, bro, I look at myself like, yo, what the heck? I got to do so much more. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to, but then somebody bring me to reality.
But know what the crazy thing was that? All the people I talk to, I just met them. I don't really talk to nobody that I grew up with like that. No. Everybody that's like in my life right now, majority of people you just met.
No,
like
facts.
It's crazy,
man. I got a main group of brothers. There's probably like 20 of us. Like we close as net, but we all living our life. Most of us married, most of us, you know. So we all working, we all living our life. We can't spend that much time around each other.
But when y'all get together,
and then,
it's good.
Yeah, we great. It's like we never missed a beat. But then you got the ones who you outgrow. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You outgrow them. Yeah. So you can't really stay around them too long because your dialogue is not going to be the same dialogue.
As theirs.
I don't want to really keep talking about the girls, I not no more. That part. That's where my growth came in at. Like not wanting to just talk about girls all day, or not wanting to talk about hanging out on the block all day, or get this much money today from standing on the corner for 8 hours. We done did this. So that's really not my talk no more. It's not my lingo. So by creating a new circle, it creates more growth. Because the circle now per is meeting. They where I want to get to and higher, but they where I want to get to it.
Yeah, you want to be sitting in that, you know, suited and booted and, you know, all the time, man. Because, you know, when we get dressed up, be doing a little fun, it feel good. You have little clothes on and it.
Bro, you be sharp. You be so bad.
Hey, yo, guess what? You can't tell me that I got my license.
See? You showing off.
I be like, where y'all said? We going to Atlanta? I'll drive down there.
Yeah. But it opens up. But then what we got to realize too, right, is It's why I always tell people, yo, that's why when we realize this, and I've been realizing it, because when we get around in a room with people who's, let's say, already successful or already on a path of growth in the business world, they already went through their trials and tribulations and they made it a little far, right? We still impact them.
Yeah,
we still impact
their
life. Yo,
they be watching. Yeah,
bro, they watch what you say, how you moving. You know why? When you start getting into them different circles, they pay attention more of what you're doing. They don't even care what you say first. Yeah. They watching your actions. Yeah. So before a person gonna call you, guess what they're gonna do? Go down your whole Facebook to find out what Craig is doing. You feel what I'm saying? Do Craig got that bottle in the background that he keeps saying he'll drink? Is Craig out there with 20 people standing on this corner? Yeah. I mean, is Dante over there?
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the different change, because even now, when you think of people we don't know that call it the trainers, what you think they do? They research it first.
Yeah, they do.
They research it.
Yeah, before they call you.
Somebody told them about you.
And you're right about that. And know what else too? That just gotta be yourself, man. And that go for everybody. Just be yourself. Like,
that's the best.
I be just watching certain things. Social media. We all on there because we put stuff on there and we look. Yeah. It just be yourself. Because
man, that's the best thing. Ain't nothing like being your own unique self. We all gifted, man. We all endowed, man, with a life purpose. But a lot of us don't find our purpose. Nah. You know what I'm saying? We don't come into that growth stage to understand what our purpose is in this world. Because a lot of us believe we're supposed to be broke. A lot of us believe we're supposed to have a regular job. A lot of us believe, and then nothing. I'm not saying working or you got to do a business first, but I'm saying you don't have to be at a standstill in no part of life. It might take you time to get somewhere, but you don't have to be at a standstill for the remainder of your life.
But know what a lot of people do? It's I think be like bandwagon jumping, like, well, Don hot right now. Yeah. Let me jump on this. He's selling this. Yeah. Oh, Craig hot right now. Let me jump on it. Let me jump on this person. They go to where as though they don't even got no. They ain't even them. They just I don't know.
We probably got. Let's say you take both our Facebook pages. We probably got 10,000 people follow us, right, on Facebook.
Yeah.
But just say Facebook, right, close to it or anything, right? You don't get that many like supporters, and it don't have to be money. You put up, you'll follow the Facebook channel. I mean, YouTube channel. You don't get 1,000 people jump on and go subscribe real fast.
Nah, it don't.
You know what I'm saying? So people chasing entertainment.
Yeah.
People chasing the drama. Yeah. If me and you right now, talk about this how growth is. If me and you right now post a video of two people fighting in the background of us, we're gonna get 1 million shares, and everybody gonna ask where is that?
Yeah.
But we do the same video with two people working out in the background, and we saying, yo, we know you unhealthy, we know your life been hell, we know you going through some pain, we know you stressing right now, we know you stressing, you going through some shit. We want to help you relieve yourself. We got a free class right now. Only a few people gonna show up, and only a few people gonna share it. So, our narrative, that's where growth come in, because our narrative has been turned to the negative. Yeah. Everything in life is the negative. And then, as black people, that we use this. As black people, we only taught to down each other. Yeah, that's like the most dangerous thing in the world.
Because some of the stuff that I'm doing now, I was taught that, when I want. Well, you talk because it's in the hood or what in our neighborhood and our community and stuff. I was taught to some of the stuff that I'm doing now, like you don't need it. You don't really like, because back then I ain't gonna work for a white man, or I ain't think nobody never talking about credit. Yeah. Everybody just talk about you gotta have cash. And cash don't mean nothing, man.
Cash
you need credit, man.
Facts.
Like cash, man. I went to the lot with to get the car. I had half of the money. I said, "This, man, they were like, man, you can't do that." They had to keep on figuring out till they find a program to get me to get the car, to build my credit, to do. But I'm like, real, if you know about credit and all this stuff, man.
But that's why they keep saying we behind 400 years.
Yeah, man, we is behind.
Man, we behind so far, so long. And because what happened, it was generation after generation after generation of nobody could teach nobody. This era now is like probably the more advanced coming forward. Yeah. Not saying the other generation was successful black people and stuff like that in all cultures, but like now everybody have the opportunity to learn about this shit. Because it's all in your hand.
Yes.
It's all in your hands, so you could go and get something and take out what you think will work. Or you could try it and be like, oh, no, they said some BS. This ain't work. But try somebody else that told you something. Everybody giving you free game. Everybody,
And suck it up,
you gotta suck it up. And plus, you gotta be willing to receive it. Like, you gotta be willing to learn. You gotta be open to learning. Like, that's where growth coming at. You gotta be open because a lot of people believe they know it all. I don't know shit. I'm still learning. Even in the business sense, I tell people, yo, you know how many people I call all the time trying to figure out this business shit still? I'm lost. I'm turned upside down. I'm redoing this, trying to do this, do that, learn this, how to get this. Now it's like, okay, you gotta create a nest egg of everything. That's like Eric Thomas always say, motivational speaker, like, build your own table. Yeah. You don't always gotta go sit at somebody else's table.
Build your own. And that's when I come in and tell you, like, the team, like, you like, and I ain't saying that this is supposed to happen, but like how you is, like, married and all that stuff, that's a plus, man. Man. A strong woman, you know, if you like men, you like men, you like men, but I'm speaking for myself. A strong woman, man, is like, especially somebody that believe in you and got your back and like, no, don't do this, don't do, and then you, man, like, you, man, I don't care nobody say you need it, man.
Listen,
any type of business,
bro. It's I don't care what it is you do. I don't care if you going to school or career, a male and a female. You need a powerful man and a powerful woman. Yes. And a woman becomes the stronger strength because we deal with stuff in our minds and don't talk a lot. Yeah, we try to figure shit out. You feel what I'm saying? But your woman start knowing when you stressing. Yeah. Your woman start saying certain things that empower you. Like even like over the last like week or so, even though we had went to Vegas, everything, you know, supposed to been great, right? I had a great time, wonderful. We had a wonderful anniversary, everything, right? But I still was going through stuff in my mind about how to get shit straight here. Or when I got back, that's when it really hit me. Just BS going on. I understand. She getting pulled left, right, but she say things to me because I'm like, yo, I texted her one time. I said, man, shit, what's wrong with you? I said, man, sometimes I just feel like throwing the towel in. Just like, man, brother, say like, this shit is, she like, don't do it. She like, man, you love doing it. This what you feel saying. She like, keep going, you doing good. She like, oh, look where you, she said, look where you came from already. Look how far you came. And I really was feeling like throwing the towel in, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go grab me one of these jobs, bro.
Nah, because people think we don't feel like it too.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, balancing stuff, low money, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta. Fuck, but she motivated, bro. She my strength. Like I tell her all the time, like,
man, you need it, man.
But like, she hold me down.
Like you need it, like, you know, like I don't know. God forbid, God putting this energy in me to balance a lot out, like my financial, my save money, and you know when you hot, you get a little bit more clients and anything. But it's certain pieces I know I'm missing that I need, but I just don't need it with anybody.
The facts, you don't.
You know, I could go snatch something up and be like, come on, and bitch, buy 100 Gucci bags, and bitch, I be broke.
Make it look good, right? Make it look good.
I be laying on the side. So I need that, that support, man.
But it go both ways because I tell a couple balance each other. Yeah. Right? Balance. It don't, we can, like, one gonna be financial, good at one point. The other one might not be. But the balance comes from because we both gonna help each other. And then the person who still might not be there financially still have the growth. To still take both of us to another level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what
that's
you're
where
saying.
growth coming at. So that's where it balance at. Everybody always, when they talk about relationships, they talk about money. Who paying all the bills? Who doing this? So where the balance at? Where the growth at? So who the growth? So who is the thinker of the house? So who is the person who know how to invest? Who know about credit? Who know about this? Who is that person then? If we just talking about money, it's greater than money, and that's when when you know you got something, you see more than money. Yes. When you find that true one, that like I always tell a person, it's like your heartbeat. You feel a different type of vibe. You feel like when you go in the Bible, it says. Jesus, like, I gave my rib. This is my rib for the woman. So when you get married, they say you give the woman your rib. Like you feel that connection. Like this is my other side. And do you go through things? Yes.
Man, everybody do.
Life go through shit in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Everybody do.
And to make a strong bond with your significant other, you're gonna go through a storm. Cause you know why? And sometimes that storm gonna come from outside. That's gonna try to fuck you over.
Break it down.
Listen.
Man.
It'll destroy you, bro. It'll have you almost weak. So, and then it's about how you gonna grow in your marriage, right? How you gonna grow in a relationship. That's about growth. Because if we stay the same way, we can't grow. So what start happening when people been together 5, 10, 15 years? They really don't want to be together no more. They holding on because of what they say to kids. I ain't leaving yet, man. My kid, man. I just want to. But things ain't going right, man. So I'm just gonna go do this and do all this. But there's no growth. So if you could think that way and not really try to solve the problem of why y'all disconnected, you better off leaving. Male or female. Now one should hold on. No. It might be a hard breakup. You might be still emotionally attached, but you should move on.
Man. You got to move on, man. Cause just like me, just like I told you, 4 years ago, I just found myself. Now I know I'm ready for, to be committed and anything. But 4 years ago, I was, man, you got to, I grew in me.
Yeah.
Bump all the training, the money and anything. I just spiritually, I grew in just growing. Yeah. And as I'm growing, in my spirit, my mental is growing. So it's taking a turn Craig, you gotta do this. So now the decision making, the way I move, the way I react to certain things, it's the growth is so big. Now I think I'm ready to take on responsibility to treat another individual good. Treat like they're supposed to be treated. I ain't saying I'm perfect, but right. you understand what I'm saying? Treating another individual perfect, because that I was everywhere, man.
But that's the growth. You see how but that's why I tell people my growth happens every day. Every day we growing into something else, a person you want to be. You know what I'm saying? So we look at something and we're like, damn, I want to start doing this. I want to start doing it. I gotta pray more. I gotta work out more. I gotta read a little something. I gotta get my mental together, some substance, not just BS. And that's the growth, because you gotta want it. In this life, you gotta want it. Yeah, you gotta. Because it's hard, man. It's a fight. It's hard, but it don't supposed to be easy. Because if it was easy, everybody will be doing it. Yeah. So when it's so hard, you see the people who don't have it try to act like they doing it. Yeah. You don't have to portray to be nothing.
Nah, you don't.
You get what I'm saying? You don't. But that shows the person where they mind at. That shows when a relationship is unhealthy and we fighting through something, we don't try to grow through it together. Yeah. We try to down each other, or we try to make an excuse why I'm going to stay in this relationship for another 5 years because my kid only 13. Or the kid 5 and you saying, yo, I'm going to stay around for another 13 years because the kid. But my household ain't good no more.
It's crazy, man.
Why you sacrificing your life to be stressful, to be going through things, to just drink, smoke, because you start chasing problems, right? You trying to cover up them problems.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Then you wind up doing something crazy. Yeah. You kill somebody kill you, man. Just bro, it's easy. Just 1 second, it's over.
Anger throws your whole life off of a course of a day.
Just crazy.
If you mad, your emotions is in you and your emotions, it could throw everything off. It's everybody crazy, you come in contact with, you argue with. The person you with, y'all gonna argue, fuss and fight.
It's crazy.
It's hell, bro, and I think we all just gotta find that growth spurt, that willingness to grow. Though we all gotta take that one little seed, plant it, and start watering it, and don't think about the things that we are. See, a lot of us don't feel that we're powerful. A lot of us don't believe we're successful. A lot of us don't believe we're financially free. Like you could say all these things today and don't have none of it, but eventually it'll start coming because you're speaking it into the universe. The universe, we deal with energy.
Well, you right.
Right? So, and I tell a person, right, knowledge comes from understanding.
Yes.
Understanding as you start growing up. Wisdom, they say as you grow, you get wiser. You don't make the same mistakes you made before over and over again. Wisdom, right?
Wisdom.
I mean, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So, when you start understanding, see, I understand why my life was at a hole for 11 years.
Yeah.
I understand what happened. Then I understand that when I got back out here, it was going to be rough to get back to the life I want to live without going to the streets.
Yes.
I understand this. I'm knowledgeable enough to know that I'm going to have to sacrifice a lot of things to accomplish what I want to accomplish right now.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm wise enough to know to don't roll them 3 dices. You get what I'm saying? I'm wise enough to know. Or to throw 1 dice away and say, you know what, I'm just going to try 2 this time and roll 2 dice. Nah, I'm wise enough to know not to do that.
Because you already know
the end result.
Yeah, you know it look good. At the end of the day, boy, you know what it's going to take.
At the end of the day, is if you don't make it out, it's the end result.
And know what else too? Now, I think now we got a lot of people look up to us.
Yeah. Definitely.
Sometimes if we fold, we gonna fold a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
we gonna fold. It ain't gonna look like it, but we gonna fold some people with us.
We gonna crush some people.
Some people gonna fold with us.
People gonna be mad.
Yeah, they gonna fold. Yeah, they gonna fold with us, man.
That's why I say, bro. The object is, bro, to keep growing.
Yeah.
Like through our struggles, through our hardships, through not having a packed house how we want to have it, or packed park. We're trying keep going. It all gonna come together. You just gotta keep going.
You're right about that.
But man, we're gonna get ready to close it up too. But yo, growth, man. So we just want y'all
that was good.
lock in, man. Let Craig get y'all to finish it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna finish it up with just something real simple, man. This go for people. This go for a lot more than women. Like, older women, they might have had a little butt on them. Yeah. And it start sagging because they don't do nothing. And just like people like women that go get surgery done and everything. So I'm going to do the simple thing of putting the chair out and the kickback start. So just walk me through it.
Got you. So we got a chair. We're going to have a regular chair at your crib that you can sit on. Regular crib. Just kickback. And you're going to do just regular kickback, leg raise. Don't bend your leg. Keep your leg straight. And that's all you're going to do right there. You can pick your own number that you want to get out the house. You pick your number for each leg that you want to do. Pick your number for each leg that you want to do. You can do 10 each side, 5 sets, 20 each side. Some of y'all go for 20. Work the glutes right there. Get you a nice leg raise. That's for glute workout. A lot of ladies do. Men do them workouts as well. But there you go. Nice, easy, at-home workout, man. Nice, easy one. See, it ain't always got to be extreme. Ain't always got to be difficult. You just got to work through it.
And to get back to it, before we end this, man, keep up the good work.
You too, bro.
Keep up the good work, man. We growing together, man.
We're growing
together, man.
We're gonna keep. One thing about it, we're gonna keep fighting. We might have them down days and times, bro. But one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna keep fighting because
we doing it.
Listen, it's after every storm, success follows.
Yes, it is, man.
Words by like I put the post the other day, right? No matter what we're going through, when we wake up in the morning, guess what's shining? The sun.
The sun gonna shine.
The sun gonna shine.
So we gotta be the sun,
right? So be the sun. You gotta shine through your pain.
Yes.
Shine through your pain, man. What we're gonna do? We're gonna lead y'all today with growth, right? Growth, and growth comes from like wanting the willingness to grow, but also, right? When people in certain positions, you gotta stop feeling afraid to reach out for that help because they can help you, man. And the help gonna have to come financially. It could be advice. It could be a person who will listen to you and start giving you some understanding back to help you understand what you're going through and start pointing you in right directions. Your growth is your growth in your time frame. It's nobody else. There's nobody rushing you. All you gotta do is want it, man, and fight, y'all. Fight each and every day because life is a roller coaster, man. But you don't gotta stay on that ride the whole time. It might be a couple years. Might be 5 years, might be 10, but you could get off that roller coaster ride. Just apply yourself and keep growing, y'all. And we're going to leave y'all with that. Peace.